Hey friends, Sarah here from graceinmyspace.com. Today we're doing more cooking. So here's the thing, I want to be able to provide healthy recipes for my family. I want them to have good nutrition, enjoy their meals, and also be full at the end of the evening. But I don't want to spend the entire day prepping for it. I never have and I never will. That's just who I am, it's just how our family works. But I think that I have kind of come up with quite a few staples in our family's diet that work really well for nutrition. They're good, they're really tasty, and my kids love them. So I'm not sitting there battling over getting them to get their meal down. So today I want to share 3 of those favorite recipes from our family with you. These are all meals that I can easily prepare on a weeknight without having to prep ahead of time. We're gonna make turkey burgers as one of the recipes. I am not against using red meats for burger recipes, but this is a really good turkey burger. And if you have ever been one that has said, I won't try turkey burger over a red meat, I'm gonna change your mind. Then we're gonna make a pork tenderloin, which a lot of people think they could not accomplish on a weeknight, but I'm gonna show you how. And then we're gonna make a famous chicken recipe that I love and my kids always ask for. So let's get to it. All right friends, today I am making Parmesan crusted chicken, at least my version of it. And so I get all of my supplies out before I begin. No, I don't. I did this so that I didn't have to edit me going to the cupboard 15 times over this process. But this is actually all that you need for the meal. It's really simple. You have some chicken breasts. Flop them, oh. I should have sprayed that first. One'll stick. The rest should be okay. I just had these marinating in some milk. And we're gonna wash our hands. Now my recipe for this is on the blog, but when I cook, ooh, that was maybe a little too much pepper on that one. I'll have that one. When I cook, I tend to just kind of not measure. So if you're a measurer, head to the blog. That's where the recipe will be. So I just sprinkled my chicken breast with salt and pepper to taste. And now we're gonna do the topping. So for 4 chicken breasts, this is a glob of mayo. And then I add Parmesan, shredded Parmesan. Nope, it's not shredded, grated. Whoa! This is gonna be really Parmesan-y. I am going to drizzle my chicken breast in some lemon olive oil. I don't always do that, but I kind of just felt like it today. I'm also going to sprinkle it with some poultry seasoning. And then inside of this mixture, I'm gonna add some Italian herbs. And I normally would add red pepper flakes, which gives it a really nice kick. Just a little kick. But for some reason, I am missing them. So I'm gonna add the only other spicy ingredient I have in my house, chili powder. We're gonna stir it up. Then we're just gonna dollop equal amounts on every chicken breast. And then just spread them out. Next step is breadcrumbs. I have just plain Italian breadcrumbs, and I just drizzle about a half a tablespoon on each chicken breast. That's it. Now we're gonna bake it at 425. Good timing, it's ready. I always cook my chicken breast that I buy from the store thinner so that it's a shorter cooking time. So mine are gonna cook for about 20 to 25 minutes, just until they reach 165 degrees internal temperature, and then I pull them right out and let them rest. Next, let's tackle those delicious turkey burgers. 1 pound of turkey burger makes about 4 patties, which is perfect for a family of 4, or you can double, triple, whatever you need for your family size. You simply combine all of the ingredients, which are listed on my blog, and mash it up. I try to use fresh ingredients as much as possible, like fresh garlic, fresh herbs, farm fresh eggs, and then simply use your hand once you combined all the ingredients and form
For patties, they can be irregular. They don't really matter what they look like because you're gonna fry them up and they're gonna be delicious no matter what. Depending on how thick you make your burgers, you'll need to cook them about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. Then plate them and let them rest. While those are cooking, you can also start your sides. I did a simple bok choy and roasted asparagus with this meal and it was delicious.
Okay, next on the list is balsamic pork tenderloin. And this is literally all the ingredients that you need. There's hardly anything that goes into this. You grab, mine's like a 1.5 pounder, and you can trim off the silver skin if you want to, but honestly, that just takes a lot of time, and so I just leave it on. I really, really like this kitchen knife set. It's kind of like a middle road knife set. It's not like uber expensive where you're paying $300 a knife, but it's also not like $1 a knife, so I'll link it for you. Now you can put this in a roasting pan, you can put it on a foil lined cookie sheet with sides. I'm gonna use my Dutch oven because I love it and it's my favorite thing ever. All you do is you slit your meat horizontally about 3 times. Don't go all the way through the meat because that's unnecessary. You just are basically creating a little home for your garlic. Stick your garlic cloves right on in there. Pop it in your Dutch oven or whatever cooking choice you have made. And then you're just gonna drizzle. That's really all there is to it. I usually drizzle about 3 tablespoons of olive oil right on top. I'm just gonna put 1 extra on the bottom for cooking. And then you drizzle about 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Grab yourself from some thyme, either fresh or dried. Just sprinkle. And then I like McCormick Grill Mates. I just coat it pretty heavily. One of the benefits of this is that you can prep it early and then put it right in your fridge until you're ready to bake it. While I'm cleaning my mess up, I would love to know what your favorite meat is. Favorite main dish for a meat lover's dinner. Pop it in the comments and I'll make sure and consider that as I make future recipes for you guys.
And voila, a delicious and easy main dish that pairs really well with some simple sides. And I told you I was gonna do 3 recipes, but I have to add this 4th recipe. First of all, this marinade is perfect for beef or venison. It's so delicious. I'll link it for you in the description as well. Simply marinate some venison backstrap or some beef tenderloin for 12 hours, and you'll have a really delicious and tender meal in no time. I like to pair it with sauteed vegetables, which are really easy to cook up right from the garden. Once your meat has marinated, melt some butter in a frying pan and quickly cook your tenderloin or your backstrap right in that butter. It's so delicious and tender. If you're new to cooking venison, you can check out my blog for 3 ways to cook it, as well as some tips for how to not overcook and dry out your meat. I like to add in some fresh mushroom. You can pair it with your sauteed vegetables and a delicious garden salad. And if you happen to have picky eaters like I do, when it comes to garden salads, I simply put all of the ingredients of my garden salad on their plates separately, and they eat it just fine. And if you missed my recent YouTube video, I did a full video all about smoked pulled pork. My husband taught you all about how to smoke pork shoulder, and then I went into several recipes that you can use pulled pork leftovers for. One of them includes a really simple pulled pork taco, which you can use for a really fast weeknight meal. And then I also went into this delicious pulled pork pozole, which is a very hearty stew and is really fast to get on the dinner table when you're using leftover pulled pork. It goes great topped with cheddar cheese, and you can find the recipe on the blog.
Thanks for cooking with me today, you guys. I hope that these are really easy recipes that you can make for your family and feel like you're feeding them nutritious, valuable meals, but without doing hours and hours of prep ahead of time. Make sure you check out the recipes. I'll link them all in the description below where you can find the printable recipes from my blog. And no, that was it.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure and subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you next time.